Alrighty. I found a place. Okay, now, hello everybody. Good morning. I finally worked it. Jesus Christ, what was going on? I was like panicking, sweating. I was like, huh? How come my live stream was not working? And I found out that you have to actually manually press the start button. Anyways, enough of that because stranger than heaven. Ooh, bring it. Yeah. Okay, are we live? Elson loves to sing and dance. Okay, are we live? Yes, good. Very good, finally. Hey everybody, great to see y'all. So, I'm gonna make sure that everything's all good. Shit, stop. I don't want to hear myself sing. 16 hours and 10 minutes late? Shut up. Shut up, fool. Good to see you, CD. He's from VFA. My new OG sensei for Virtua Fighter series. He is the one that I need to beat alongside with Master Mike and Jihun, the OGs. We are here to talk about Virtua Fighter, and thank you for those who have subscribed to my channel. Virtua Fighter is awesome. I can't even do the palm. It is the 7th of June. Holy shit, we're halfway through the year. It is a beautiful Sunday. Are you going to church? Are you religious? Hope you're having a wonderful Sunday wherever you are in the world. In fact, for our North American friends, it should be Saturday evening. So for those who have stuck it, welcome. My name is Elson Wong. I'm not afraid to disclose my face and my real name because I'm an idiot. Yes, in today's age, many people who are smart do not disclose their private information. Me being naive and coming from a generation, I'm a millennial by the way, so I'm born in 1985. And you have to understand that I have the best of both worlds, living in a world of reality, the old school technology where we only had QWERTY phones, telephones where you have to ring dials, TVs, DVDs and CDs. Yeah, no, I'm going all the way back to CD-ROMs, man. The floppy disks, not the cute squared ones, the really big half a sheet of paper style kind of floppy disk. Okay, so we come from that era of understanding how the world works and communicate and see things. But my point is, as I was introduced to the internet, that's where things got a bit different. Lots of things have changed, and the way I present myself, I use my personality of being so open, blindly, and being naive to just disclose a lot of personal information, right? And that's just how I am. I guess the good thing about that is transparency. I got nothing to hide, and I don't want to hide anything about this Virtua Fighter 6, aka Crossroads, man. This is fucking exciting. Why am I excited? It's because you don't understand. I come from a background of, as a hobby, right? As an artist. I'm not that kind of artist where I'm deeply invested nowadays because I'm getting older. I got other things that I'm interested in now, and I realized that AI is coming. So just a few prompts and yeah, there you go. Lazy AI slop. But that AI slop is gonna become our fucking reality. Wake up, everybody! Forget about all the oh my god, it's gonna steal our jobs. Shit, that's another topic for another time. But the point is, let's celebrate this. Art, expression, storytelling. We need stories. We consume stories every day. From films, TV shows, poems, poetry, comedy, video games. This generation is more about the narrative-driven kind of storytelling, like The Last of Us. And the more recent one, don't even start with the controversy of the God of War, Luffy. Oh god. So I'm here to express myself as Elson Wong, not as the gamer, because the past 7 years playing Virtua Fighter, I've kind of expressed myself fully, unclothed, naked, as somebody who loves Virtua Fighter for the game. And a lot of the peers have told me that I'm good at it. Right? Simple mechanics of punch, guard, kick, Nothing too complicated, but it goes deep. It can go really deep. And I learn fast. And I'm a bit of a trickster, you know. I adapt, I watch and observe from high level play, and I just bang, bish bang, and just love it. Because I play fighting games for the, you know, the thrill of the fight, the thrill of the conversation, the thrill of connecting with another person from around the world, like somewhere around the world or even locally, and just comparing skill. What I mean by conversation is when you have a friend, think of somebody that you think dearly, right? And you're just sitting down, catching up for a coffee, or even in today's day and age, Discord. You're just talking about, you know, you want to catch up and talk deep stuff, right? Personal stuff, politics, anything, finance. You go into those deep conversations. You're really enjoying that moment. That's what Virtua Fighter is about for me when it comes to playing the game. I like to play the game and have a deep conversation with my good friend. Every friend has a different personality type. Every friend has a different kind of like way of playing the game and a purpose. I play for the joy of being with that person and creating memorable moments. Like, for example, there was a moment where VF Numbers, aka Johan, top player, North American player for Leifei, he and Rental Animator, so Leifei versus Leon, there was a really funny moment that they captured where Rental Animator was just kind of teasing him by doing the 3-3-3-3 crouch dash, and then he managed to get him with the launcher to get him for ring out twice. Usually this is sort of like a rookie, you know, we can do better than that. We're not going to be falling for that trap of being ringed out by that, but he did. That was a moment. I had moments where recently when I was playing Sensei Mike offline, and my usual signature thing to celebrate a victory of a high level player is I do a jump. I do those jumps, like it's jumping for joy basically. This is right after the end of the round. I say, yeah man, holy shit, I can't believe I beat Sensei such and such, right? Because I worked my ass off. 3 straight years of ass beating from Mike and Jihun. And finally understood, I got the grasp of the game. That's how long it takes. You gotta be very patient. This game is deep. And so, I jumped for joy. But the moment was, when I beat him in a couple rounds, then he beat me back as a not retaliation, that's too strong of a word. As a way of like, haha, I got you back now. He did the jumping for joy for me. I was like, oh, I was touched, man. I was touched. I was like, oh my god, I couldn't believe that was happening. That was so cool. Anyway, so let's check the chat real quick. Ricky, at least Game Error, hey, at least Wong is common name, so it would be a pain to find. Hey man, 2 Wongs don't make a right? Ding! Elson swearing now, it's the negative influence of Virtua Fighter 6 trailer. You bet your ass. Elson do the waffle sesh. What the hell is that? CD says, Elson, forgot about the story of Crossroads. He's making his own story now. No, sorry. That's one of my weaknesses. I don't get straight to the point. The point of me explaining all this introduction is how important storytelling is. It's part of our lives. We live and breathe story because it's a chain of events of what's happening, and then it leads to a conclusion. We need to know what that conclusion is, right? Because otherwise there's no meaning to the story. As I've learned from Brian McDonald's Invisible Ink as a creative back in the days when I was making comics, stories can be healing. It's like a medicine, or it can be poison. Bad stories are poison. Good stories are medicine. Good for you. And I want to correlate this back to Virtua Fighter Crossroads. Further point I want to make was, I've been sort of like, not masking myself, but I've shown folks at VFA that I'm good at playing the game. But one thing people don't realize is that I am a nerd for fucking stories, man. Virtua Fighter did not have that much of a complicated story, which is the whole point of a fighting game. Fighting games, let's go back, 101, back in the days. When they made 3D games, it's more focused on how we're going to attract the audience to play this game. The biggest element is the game mechanics, right? Don't you agree? But the other mechanic is, I'd say this is like the 20% to bring in the audience to play and get a vested interest is story. We need to live and breathe some life and some personality into these characters. Who the hell is Akira Yuki? Why the hell do I want to play this guy? This character in the gi with a bandana. I mean, he looks cool, but that's not enough. I mean, so they created basic stuff. Hey, guys in the chat room, let's jog our memory of the classic Virtua Fighter Legacy character stories. What are they? Pai Chan, the daughter of Lao Chan. Lao Chan is a master of the Koen Ken Fist, Tiger Swallow Fist, right? And so that, he has a daughter who's a Hong Kong action star. Woo! Think Jackie Chan and Jet Li, all that stuff, right? So, okay, yeah, you know, I see the rhythm, the theme of it, fighting. They need a reason to fight, right? So Pai Chan, she wants to be the true successor of the Koen Ken Fist, but father says, no, you're not strong enough. I need to find a better successor. Fast forward to Virtua Fighter 5, that's when Shaolin monk Lei Fei comes into the story, into the fray, to add a bit more depth to the story. Now go back to the legacy characters. Why the hell did Akira fight? We want the main character like, it's like a typical Ryo situation, right? Or now the Luke of Street Fighter 6. I'm here to fight to test my strength. I want to find out what true strength really means. He is that character, the walk of the warrior type, right? What's Kagemaru? Well, the final boss is the mother of Kagemaru. Kagemaru is the ninja, and he is to find his mother. Apparently gone missing. Ninja Clan. Ooh, mystery. And then they threw in J6, some evil syndicate to try and clone the best of the best of warriors, right? To, you know, utilize their fighting abilities and create soldiers, genome soldiers, aka Metal Gear Solid. David Hayter's writing Virtua Fighter 6. What the hell? Why is there a weird crossover? Do I have Asperger's? No, I don't. So, there's a story? CD says, there's a story? Yes, indeed. Let's play a bit of... Oh, no, let's continue with this. Sorry, I'm just going to keep playing this. So, okay. Come on, guys. Tell me. What else is there? We had Jeffrey. Jeffrey is simply... Oh, I'm going to find the shark. The devil shark. Because he destroyed my fucking boat. God damn it. I want my boat back. That's how simple it is. He's Aboriginal, by the way. He's from Australia. The first fighting character from Australia, and he's Aboriginal. That's insane. I couldn't believe it. Remember his Splash Mountain. Oh, yep. Do you remember that? Yeah. David Hayter is a writer. So a voice actor, well known for the voice of Metal Gear. Solid Snake. I can't even do it. Colonel. So, who else did we have? We didn't have Leon and Shun at the time. We had, Jackie and Sarah, brother and sister, right? So, the Bryants. One's a racing car fanatic, and the other one's a college student. You know, they expanded the story later where Sarah was captured by the J6 Syndicate to clone her. She'll be the new Durao. Durao was the final bosses for most of the Virtua Fighter Legacy series. Any other character I'm missing? Is that it? Sarah Kage. Wolf. Oh, Wolf Hockfield. How could I forget? He's my Wolfie boy. Wolf Hockfield is a Canadian wrestler. And I think he just wants to be the strongest and promote wrestling and karaoke. You see? They added elements of personality so that people are invested in playing the game. Because like, oh, I want to be that character. But there's a little bit more depth to it. Okay? So Virtua Fighter 6... or Crossroads, take it to a whole new level, man. It blew my mind when I saw the freaking trailer. The story trailer and the Crossroads trailer. The showcase. I'm not going to go through the showcase because, I mean, like the whole thing, because it's going to be too long. Many others, pause, go back, rewind. The two trailers have just been released yesterday at Summerfest. You know how long we've waited for this? Virtua Fighter 5 is a 19-year game. 19 years of 4 iterations. Virtua Fighter 5 Vanilla. Virtua Fighter F. Virtua Fighter Final Showdown, Virtua Fighter Ultimate Showdown, Virtua Fighter Revo, and then finally Virtua Fighter World Stage. Insane, man. If we think about it, there's been long-time fans of this game who have been super patient. Now, folks, Ooh. I dropped all my pencils. Forget about that. I fell in love with the game mechanics of Virtua Fighter. But first and foremost, a really brief history of me playing video games. And I'll keep it very short. How I came to playing fighting games is through my brother. Oh, what's that? Virtua Fighter R. Sorry, thanks CD. Virtua Fighter R. Hey Talu. Yeah, it's crazy. I've been waiting since January 2025 for this. It's been ages. Correct. The history of fighting games for me is just through me and my brother being young as kids to teenagers, owning from the Sega Genesis or Sega Mega Drive 2 to Sega Saturn to a Dreamcast, PlayStation 2. We're playing fighting games all through round, whether it be the Capcom Street Fighters, the Mortal Kombat of NetherRealm. What else is there? Soul Caliburs. SNK games, King of Fighters. That was a big one. Marvel vs. Capcom, Street Fighter 3 Third Impact. I'm going for all the big ones that me and my brother played for a long time. But Virtua Fighter, goddamn. Secretly, if you haven't realized, besides Virtua Fighter 5, like Ultimate Showdown, all that stuff, my favorite of all time for Virtua Fighter series is not 1, 2, or 3. It's number 4. 4. And even as a 41-year-old, I've never forgotten my my memory of me and my brother. He was using Akira. No, I think I was using Akira. He was using Sarah, and it was an unbelievable fight at the Coliseum. Like, I'll never forget the awesome shit that we did. Like, just the moves and everything. And I'm not even deep into fighting games. I didn't understand anything about frame data, or I just played by instinct. So I guess my true skill from playing Virtua Fighter, from like, I'm talking about when I started playing in Virtua Fighter Ultimate Showdown days, was through instinctual play. I observe, I learn from visuals and animations and sounds, and then just the other part of my brain is controlling the hands, and I do some wicked things. That's how I beat some of the strongest players, right? At this point in time. So, talking about Virtua Fighter 6, why I was so excited about this trailer is because it's so fresh. The presentation is so awesome. But deep beneath that is the story and the characters. And we're going to talk about that today. Gosh, how long was I talking for? Sorry, how long was I live for talking about this bullshit and not going into the introduction? Oh, hey! What's up, Fofo? Good to see you. CD says, who is the main 4 new characters are liking the best so far? Great question, great question. Me being silly and biased, I love them all for separate reasons. And I shared this commentary in Virtua Fighter Australia Discord about why I like these characters, why am I attracted to them, just based on these 2 visuals right here. Visual number 1, look at this beautiful chrome, limited color palette, because they want you to focus on the facial features and the design elements of the characters that go with it. 20 minutes? Sorry, man. So, take the split between the 2, right? Can you see my cursor? We're going to use that as our guide. I told you guys that there's a balance in the characters. 2 that are very promising, young and bright, happy, free, young and carefree kind of personalities, right? They're so open. They're open to just whatever the world feeds them, they're going to take it in, right? Take it by strides. These 2, however, it's almost cold. It's almost like businesslike. They feel like they have something to hide. The one on the right with the phone is the only one with the phone. What do you do with phones today in society with social media and shit? But, you know, we can see it, we can attest to a lot of meaning behind that. But just having the phone itself at a foundational level, you're focusing on the message, the person that you are talking to. Sega doesn't want us to know who she is talking to. So there's an element of mystery there. My speculation is that she's part of J6 or associated with the J6, looking for the new prospect, right? The new prospect Durell to be the ultimate fighting machine. Maybe they completely scrapped that, but for now, I like this character because it's like it's oozing style, it's oozing drip. I mean, well, he's oozing drip, but herself, like, why is she in that like business attire? It looks very sexy, by the way. And I'm like, wow, what is this, man? Why is she wearing a tie? If we got a close-up image of this, sorry, I don't have the high res, but if you look closely at the tie, there's this brooch. I think it's a sword. So we have to go a bit deeper with what this brooch means, right? She's wearing a watch, keeping track of time. She's very business-orientated. I gotta be here from A to B. A tie, business at time. She means business. I wish I need to find a higher level, a stronger imagery. But anyways, we'll go back to that. Him, however, many of y'all speculated that he's like a doctor because he's carrying that bag. You know, this kind of bag where doctors will come in and, you know, open up and there's medicine and the thermoscope to hear your heart. Thermoscope? The scope that hears your heart. So for me, I believe that he is like he's somebody that's well trained in the military arts. Or like assassination arts. Gore? I'm thinking like, what's the guy? Raven from Tekken, right? That's more like, you know, oh yeah, I'm here to kill. I'm on a mission. This guy is on a mission. He's also wearing business attire, but I feel like there's a contrast to the other one that's speaking on the phone, the Japanese lady, because this one is like strong, sturdy, wearing glasses, so he's pretty wise. He's strategic, analytical. He's that kind of guy that will... What's that? Stethoscope. Thanks, Talu. Wesley Snipes. No, he's a guy who I feel like there's something that is missing that he's trying to honor. Something that he's trying to honor, like a friend. Because I made a point about that purple bandana thing that he's wearing around. Usually, stylish people don't wear that because it's an outlier. They want to present themselves as clean, uncluttered, and presentable. But why this outlier that's just sticking around, sticking out like a sore thumb? People only do that if they're wearing something meaningful. So my understanding is, war veteran, speculating, war veteran. This is to honor the death of my friend. Maybe to revenge somebody, like the death of that friend. I'm gonna find out my answers, and it's all in this suitcase. Speculating. Okay, so anyways. Where do we start? Okay, I got some things I want to share about this beautiful, beautiful trailer, okay? So let me pause this. Okay. Let's go through this together, okay? This 8-minute thing. We'll just cut it bit by bit, and please share your thoughts and opinions because I'd love to hear what you have to say. Before we do that, like I said, I come from a background of illustration for several years. You have to understand, I started out being a SEGA fan, like a Sonic fan, okay? Maybe that's not much of a secret. But my gallery, like I come from a background of illustration, graphic design. I designed this whole book where it was a magazine for the Sonic Archie series. See? It's really cool. And I just really love the Sonic series, man. Not just for the cute cartoon colorful animals, anthropomorphic furry. No, I'm not one of them. But I really enjoyed drawing, and I'm also responsible for the one who, from way back, I created the Sonic Adventure 2 fan comic. It spanned over close to 200 pages long. So I did that since 2001, man. When we do the math, that's 24 years. 25 years, sorry, 2026. 25 years, man. 25 years is 1/4 of my... Most guys live from between 80 to 100, so 25, it's 1/4 of my life already. That goes deep, man. 25 years of just drawing and like being part of the creative arts, you know? And that's to show you how deep I go for like storytelling, because I made my own comic called Eden Spell. I had to design everything from scratch with a friend of mine who helped me write the story, because I'm bad at writing stories, right? So I needed help. I'm more of the visual person and the vision, the director, the producer, but I need somebody to help me write scripts. So just to give you an example of what I've done over time, designing characters, and that's Ashworth, like painting, understanding color theory, environmental designs, perspective, anatomy. It's beautiful. It's a beautiful process when you think about it. I had to design all these characters. You have to breathe life into these characters. And just show you the process. You see, this is from what you see from a thumbnail, adding all the reference points. That's part of the fun, because it's part of the research. And I want to please give a shout out to SEGA and RGG Studios, because they've done a fuck ton of research to bring us to a very immersive world that is Crossroads. Seriously, remind me to talk about that. So, concept design, this is how a page starts out, and then you ink everything. I've done everything on the Wacom, man, the Cintiq. So, yeah, that's my background as an artist, a concept designer, blah, blah, blah. Okay? That's to show my history. Now, let's go to the Crossroads, okay? Let's start from beginning. Okay, just double checking if everything... By the way, am I too loud? Shit, I don't want my voice to... Is my mic okay? Is it breaking sometimes? So if I go too loud, just let me know and I'll adjust my volume. Okay, so let's see. Helldive. Hey, Helldive. Good to see you, man. So these guys could be rivals. Cielo and Stella versus these other two. It could be. Yes. There could be a coincidental situation where they have to help each other. I would love a story where the four of them have that misunderstanding. Like, they have their conflicts of interest, but then they have to get together to... Seems fine to me. Thanks, Edie. They have to get together to fight a greater evil, a greater threat that's happening in this world. Let's start with the trailer, okay? Let's analyze it together. So, I know y'all have watched this trailer, already. I encourage you to watch it a few more times if you're really deep into the story. Like, you are fully invested in this brand new story. Remember, the producers of RGG Studios in their showcase, they're saying this is not a remake, not a touch-up. It's more like a brand new Virtua Fighter. To start from scratch, you gotta be very imaginative, creative. You gotta be you have to be grounded with this purpose of, how do I make this audience play my game? Why am I creating these characters in this story? They all, like, it's in the title. Fighter, 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 fight. Why do I want to fight? Read this damn book, Invisible Ink by Brian McDonald. Story gives purpose, meaning. You gotta tell the story, and you gotta let the person who concludes the story walk away with a meaning, man. You can't just But that's why when I told my friends at VFA, like, this video is not gonna be for the ones who are like, man, I'm here for the game mechanics. Sorry, we're gonna throw that away. I'm here all in for the story, okay? So, and at least I'm sharing a different perspective, because I can talk about game mechanics with my friends another time or another video, but this, no. You see me shouting. You rarely see me go like, oh my god, that kind of thing. Because this excites me, man. I really mean it. I use the word fucking because that shows how serious and very excited I am about the concept. The fact that Virtua Fighter finally has a story. Stranger than heaven. Okay, anyways, let's watch the trailer. Okay. The moment we actually see this from top, what does that remind you? Question. How many of y'all in the chat right now have traveled outside of where you are? Most of y'all in Australia. You're multicultural, diverse. But have you gone to any Asian countries? I'm talking Singapore, Malaysia, Japan, Taiwan, Philippines, Indonesia, India, Nepal. Have you been to any of those countries comparatively to the West? If you have not, from a design perspective, this is just to show how deep they went into their research of actually being on the boots on the ground, taking photos, sketching, recording, whatever they see and experienced. I know they've been to the Asian countries because this is no typical world building place. Location, sorry. This feels like Asia, and there's a little bit of a Latino flavor to it, you know? Why? Because I've been to Mexico and Peru. I've been to those places. I've been through the streets. I've gone through there when it's like nighttime. Actually, let's play some Shenmue music. So I've been through the streets of these places, starting from the umbrellas, starting from the type of cars. You see those the motorcycles with the little shoulder things? You see that a lot in Philippines, right? Because traffic there's too many people. There's high congestion in these highly dense places, you know, the condominiums and all that. How are you going to move? That's why you got traffic jams every day. So you need those smaller vehicles to go by to get from A to B, okay? The umbrellas, the colored umbrellas, man. It's the dilapidated buildings, the air conditioning units, the concrete with all the mold, the street that's cracked, and a lot of the what do you call those things where the water goes down the drain, like the drainage holes, the plants, the fences, the metal fences, everything there just speaks of Asia to me right there, man. And the lanterns adds a little bit more of a oriental flair, right? Especially beautiful when it's nighttime. Let me just quickly go here, and then look at this. The other thing I noticed, look at all the wiring, man. What is all this wiring like? Okay, if you're living in the Western world, you're not gonna see all this shit because we're too clean. We're too cosmetic. We've got systems and structures. This could be a fire hazard. Okay? And I'll show you proof that there is this in Asia. Let me show you when I was in Nepal. Okay? So this is when I was with my sister. Okay, look at this. Dilapidated buildings, buildings that are being constructed or rebuilt. Look at all the people. I want you to really breathe in, digest into the world of reality. Virtua Fighter is breathing reality, folks, man. You gotta see it. Look at this shit. People in the stores selling shit. It's beautiful. I encourage you all to travel to a place that is completely outside your comfort zone. Find a spot, sit down, watch the world go by. And you're gonna feel fulfilled, man. Like, you're gonna feel like, wow, the world is bigger than I am. There's just so much more of what the world has to offer. Now let's go back to see, look at this. Oh, this is beautiful in a different way. What I wanted to show was these. Where the hell is the thing that I want to show? Oh, yeah, this. See? They're also doing the same thing. This is very common. You see it in India. World building. What makes the characters in the world believable? You gotta do research. Dun, dun, dun. Puerto Rican music, baby. Now let's talk about Cielo. SEGA. Love that. Whoop, excuse me, bud. Look at that happy smile. Look at how he's jumping. He's doing a little bit of a dance. He's already having music that we are listening to as he's traversing through this world. He's carefree. He's feeling, it's a different kind of free, because as I described on Virtua Fighter Australia on Discord, this guy is like the underdog. Like, as a fighter, why am I so attracted to this guy? Okay, not from just a visual standpoint, but like, the behavior, the movements. Let's study it a little bit more. He's walking. Look at the dance, man. Like a boxer. Hell yeah. Moving his fists. Now you're showing a little piece of who Cielo really is. He really likes music. Who doesn't like music? Music is the key to our soul. The key to understanding the joys of life and death in poetic fashion. So this song is talking about dreams and hopes and dreams, okay? Yeah. I gotta pause there because look at a tattoo. Cielo has a lot of tattoos, and SEGA, RGG Studios has done a lot of research, okay? Why don't we study this? This person right here, Inji VF, has done some research, and I was going to get to it. Blackbird. Okay, look, the right shoulder, very important. Why you gotta understand, why did the director chose this scene where we show predominantly the bird? What does bird mean to you? What's the symbolism of birds in storytelling? Think wings. What does wings represent? Freedom. I can fly. I can be anywhere. I feel invincible. I want to see the world. You dig? So it goes deep, man. Okay, so let's have a look. Okay, so this guy Cielo, right? That tattoo has so much meaning. He said Cielo in itself, the name Cielo. I also typed it in and I found out it was sky or heaven in Espanol. What do we relate sky to? Freedom. There's a vast ocean of freedom. This guy feels free, man. He's confident. So, flames of wings and alas de fuego. Okay, that's Cielo's back tattoo right here. Alias de fuego is flames of wings, flames, fire, fire. He's got passion, man. He's ready to boom, boom. You know, that's why he was doing a little bit of a dance, man. Some people might perceive that as like, cockiness, man. Like, sting like a bee, float like a butterfly. Muhammad Ali, baby. So, Gloria Perpetua on the left arm is Latino for eternal glory. This, if you listen to the track, it's talking about glory and, you know, that freedom. I want to fight to be the best of the best, right? So, I'm going to take a moment here. Watch this. Remember, this, look at that bird. We got, sorry, real quick. That snake tattoo, what do snakes symbolize? I mean, there's a lot of, I'm going to let you do the thinking, but from my interpretation, in a fighting game perspective, if you play Dead or Alive, there's that snake girl, right? But one of the producers said that this guy is known for like, I mean, I think it was a graphic that said his fists are the fastest in town. I love that. That's such a nice tagline for like, why do I want to pick this character? Holy shit, he's got fast fists. I want to boom, 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 and beat that ass of that character, the player. Doesn't that ring a bell? Jackie Bryan, lightning kicks. He's got the fastest kicks, right? So this is the guy who's going to show, he's going to pave way to the new generation. I'm going to fight with my fists, with purpose. Snake, like a viper. He's going to, like that. He's going to grab and bite your ass like a viper. So that's what I see. Snake, fastest fists. But that bird is also very important, right? The snake and bird, they coincide. It doesn't make sense because usually the snake eats the bird. Move that away and just focus on the bird. What do you remember of that bird? Let's go check this out. Doesn't that look familiar? That was the first trailer from last year, world premiere trailer from SEGA. Same place. The bird flies away. Morning has broken, like the first morning. This dude right here is the bird. He's representing the dreams and hopes of how the underdog can rise to the occasion and fight his way to the top. Whatever that meaning is, we're going to discover it for ourselves, playing Virtua Fighter Crossroads. Okay? He has his family, he has his friends. He's ready to dominate the world and make them proud. But he's also going to try and use that power to protect his friends and family to the best of his ability. The bird. The bird is freedom. It's his freedom. He's rising to the top. He wants to fly away from all the sorrows and troubles of Villa Spada, the underworld, the crime syndicates, the mafia. There's a dark side to Villa Spada. This guy wants to show us, open our eyes to the world that has to offer. Be that bird. I want to be Cielo. I'm excited. I want to see everything about this world, okay? Notice how this bird is flying over, soaring through the streets. Street Fighter. He's strolling through the streets. Street Fighter. Street Fighter is filled with brawls and Virtua Fighter. Fighter. There's a reason why we put the words in the titles have fucking meaning. As a developer, as a director, as a producer, you always have to go back to the title. There is meaning to those titles, baby. Do not neglect why we play Virtua Fighter. Because there's fight in that damn thing. The bird is flying over the world. The world is full of fighters, man. They might be brawling on the ground. They might be on the streets. They might be just outside the restaurant of Pai Chan. Fascinating. This world is fascinating. Thank you, David Hayata. He's responsible. The Metal Gear Solid guy. He's responsible for the world building. Look at this. Cielo. Bye-bye. Blackbird has spoken like the first bird. What does that mean, baby? What does that mean? I'll tell you what it means. My interpretation. Blackbird has spoken. Blackbird is the representation of the new generation. Who's that new generation? These four right here. I did mention Cielo. Cielo has the tattoo. Symbolism for pure vastness of opportunity. Exploration. Be free. These are the four that will determine the destiny of Virtua Fighter 6. Hence the crossroads. These four are going to intertwine. Conflicts of interest or alliances built. We're going to find out. We're going to find out. Okay? Oh shit, where's the link? No, let me go back. I don't want to ruin my flow. Blackbird has spoken. He is going through the streets, listening to music. He's prepping for the fight. We're going to go through adventure mode, baby, to find out what the hell is going on in Villa Spada. But what is like the first bird? Who is this first bird? Junen Hayanda yo! That's the first bird. Akira Yuki. Yosh! Yukuzo! You have to understand the meaning behind the words. They put a lot of fucking thought into this shit, man. The first bird is Virtua Fighter 1 with Akira Yuki. He is gonna inspire the next generation of Virtua Fighters. I'm talking about these four right here. They're the next generation. The Crossroads. Okay? Cielo. You are gonna be the next one. You're gonna be the next one. So let's continue the trailer. I love how they just like immersing the environment with the credits. We're not going for the age-old, like the separate screen or like separate screen, half screen with the credits and all that. No, they're immersing the credits with the world environment to make it feel you are immersed into the world, the building, the world building, the characters and everything. Okay? This is important. MMA has become a big thing lately. Past 10 years? What do you reckon, folks? Do you watch MMA? Who here watches MMA? Okay, so, nevertheless, this is going to be very important. I want you all to remember this shit, okay? VIRTUA Fighter Fist. Show your true strength. Wow, Blackbird, the new bird, is heading into this direction. Those are my hopes and dreams, baby. And he's like, yeah. Now, this is another thing. The producers said in their showcase, we put a lot of thought and effort into making this character likable. I instantaneously liked this guy already after watching the trailer, because a moment like this, okay, he's like, yeah, I'm fighting, yeah, ooh, yeah, I'm strong. Oh, whoa, okay, ooh. I'm sorry, okay, all good. That little interaction tells so much about Cielo. He's being humble. We already know he's strong, but he's being humble. There's that distinction. Some of the strongest fighters are the ones who are humble. Read Vagabond by Inao Takehiko. You don't need to be strong to hold the sword and be the ultimate master. You just need to be one under heaven and earth. To be one with heaven and earth, sorry. What that means is you don't need to be super strong with that sword. You know, the katana means a lot. There's so much meaning behind the katana in feudal times Japan, right? Samurai. You can fight without the sword. Be one. Be like heaven and earth. This guy's humble. It tells me immediately on my brain, like, wow, I like this guy. Because let's rewind. Imagine SEGA Studio, like we are the directors right now. We're gonna show him that this character's an asshole. Hey man, what the fuck you doing? What? Get the fuck out of here, man. He could have said that. He could have said that. Why didn't he do that? They toned it down. They made him into a more likable character. We don't like assholes. Nobody likes assholes in this world. Unless you're the asshole. Be a good guy. Look at this. The street market, the vendors, the food. I can smell it. I smell the barbecue, you know. I smell the everything, the eggs. I'm back in Malaysia, Indonesia. Oh, Jesus Christ, man. I feel like I'm home, but I'm not from home. I mean, I'm not at home, right? I'm in Australia. This is taking us to worlds unparalleled. Now, look at the close-up. The details, man. The attention to details is immaculate. Look at his cheek. There's a slight bruise. If you go with a microscope, he's actually been bruised up. He's been into some fights. He's rough and tough. Rough and tumble. Shows that he's done his homework. Make the character believable. Sell it to me. Not just some random tattooed guy. I'm not a fan of tattooed characters, right? Or people in general. Sorry, no offense. Because that's why I don't take tattoos. I get it. As an adult, there's meaning behind these tattoos. But just my personal preference, not a fan of people with tats in general, right? Doesn't mean they're a bad person. It's just a personal preference. This guy, it's like the tattoos, it just melds away when there's meaning behind these things, okay? So look at his face. He got battered. He's a brawler, man. He's here to fight for his dreams. This right here is the best thing about everything of this trailer. One of the best things of this trailer. You have to understand. Let's go back to the Blackbird and the new bird, okay? Think about those two elements and intertwine to them. What is the meaning behind those two? And how does that correlate to this scene right now, as we're about to see. Have you figured it out? Pai, legacy character, doing her spin kick. This guy ducks smoothly like a suave boxer. Big giant wolfy boy just comes in with the lariat. Whoa! This guy just ducks. He knows he's a threat, right? Okay, yeah, you want a bit of that? Boom, 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 like a viper. Tattoo, viper, like, okay. Shows that he's got speed and strength. He can survive this world, okay. Then we've got Jackie, one of the lightning kicks. He does one flash high kick with the 6K, and then he does that slow spinning kick. But this guy just dodges it, you know, like he's jumping. Woo! I'm the thrill of the fight, man. This guy is dancing to the rhythm of the legacy. I sound nuts, but this is what I see from a creative vision, man. And then this, I love how he paused and he's looking at Akira right here, this mural, with admiration. Look at that shot right there with that smile. White teeth, boy. Love it. He's standing strong like this. Yeah, sí, compadre. Amigo. I'm looking at you. I'm looking at you. Oh, yeah. I'm getting ready. Okay. Gonna flex my muscles. I'm gonna like let loose. You better not come to me, man. You better watch out. It's okay. I'm here for the thrill of the fight. I respect you. I respect you. Okay? This moment right here. Oh, the stance. A classic flashback moment of Virtua Fighter 1. People who have first played this game were just shocked, stunned, loss of words, because it was just revolutionary at the time. There were 2D fighters. Street Fighter, Mortal Kombat, Fatal Fury in Southtown. But this right here, remember the fight? 1, ready, go! Do you remember that? As a 41-year-old playing the game for 20 over years or so, I still remember the chimes, man. It's crazy what video games can do. It's crazy what your brain can hold for information. Cherished memories, folks. This right here is just showing like a glimpse of what this game was all about. 2 fighters battling it out. A test of strength, a test of wills. Who's the smarter one? Who's the stronger one? Who's the faster one? Virtua Fighter, triangle, A, B, C. Sorry, rock, paper, scissors. Boom. Right there. Almost like a cowboy element, because it's like a... Exciting. So this guy, he's closing his eyes. Why do people close their eyes when they're doing their fists and they're smiling? He's dreaming. He's reliving the moment. This is my moment, man. I'm going to get there. I'm going to get there. I know who you are, Akira Yuki. Actually, I'm not sure if he knows who. I mean, we need to know more of the story for official confirmation. But let's just say that he knows that they exist and they're real in this world. I mean, it should be. This is a guy who understands the true meaning of strength. And he wants to find this guy. He wants to consult through a fight. And this is his imagination, reliving that moment, that memory, that dream that I'm going to get there. He does this. He closes his eyes. He's smiling. Look at this. Oh, it's so beautiful. And look at the bruise. Again, it's just to show that he's done his homework. His history is the makeup, the genetics of this guy is all about the fight, man. He needs to fight to survive, the underdog of this game. But as the producers say, they want to create a new Akira. That's a tall feat for the modern audiences. It's not easy to do that. And they have to do a lot of investment into making sure that this character is believable and likable. 2 very key things. I explained a lot of those elements earlier on, but we're going to dive a little bit deeper once we get into that scene with the restaurant. That, oh, That was cinema for me. So this, like I said, one of the best things in the whole thing. I'm gonna expand it a little bit more because he's like, he's doing this. He's smiling. He's looking at Akira with admiration, and he's like, you know what? Hey, leave it to me, Maestro. Leave it to me, Maestro. I'm chasing my dreams to be the best of the best. The best of the best fighters in the world, man. Leave it to me, Maestro. Master, Sensei. I got this, friend. Trust me. Amigo, tengo esto. Confía en mí. Okay? Trust me. Confío en mí. Amigo, tengo esto. I got this, friend. It's amazing. Look at this. He's like, I got this, friend. Leave it to me. I'm going to be the next one to follow your legacy, to carry on the legacy. Thank you, Blackbird. I will be the new bird. Blackbird, new bird. Flying around. Freedom. Wow. I love this. And he walks away. External shot of all the legacy characters. What does the wall mean? It's almost like the wall will never be knocked down because these are titans here. There's symbolism of what this whole game was all about. The fight, the characters, Virtua Fighter, fighting for a purpose. Okay? They are forever history. When you travel around the world, why do you go to landmarks? To research about the history of the place. You want to understand how this building got erected, or who are the people who lived there, or for what purpose. Everything. That wall right there tells you everything you need to know about the game. And he's just walking by. You got the newcomer just walking by the legacy with respect, with dignity, and with admiration and confidence that he's going to be the one. Essentially, this bit right here again. Whoosh! Akira has just passed on the torch to Cielo. That's my interpretation. I got this, amigo. I got this. Trust me. I'm the torchbearer for the new Virtua Fighter. Virtua Fighter Crossroads. Wow, 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 wow. Ah, it's amazing. Now we go to Lucky Moon Chinese restaurant. This scene, okay, we got to talk about this. We got to give credit to these folks, right? We are bringing in the AAA of storytelling and world building and lore, scenario writer, directing. It's amazing, man. See, we got David Hayter. We got Brad Kane, lead writer, scenario writer. Tsuyoshi Furuta, like a dragon. Oh, by the way, folks, I've not played any of the Ryugo Gatuko games, aka the Yakuza. Yes, shame on me, CD. I will play them one day. But I played Shenmue. I get the aspect of the games. And then Shinji Yamamoto. Persona 5. Oh my god, that's crazy. So gotta give credit to these people who brought the scene together and made it so believable, so likable. Okay? I'm gonna go to the scene. So I gotta grab the paper, I gotta grab the money, I gotta grab the resources. I gotta grab the resources to survive in this world, man. That's Villa Sparta.
You should have seen him. He was a
I love it, man. Real quick, somebody pointed out a really interesting note about those things. Quick. Can I find it in my likes? Just real quick. Meanwhile, we're gonna so that you understand. Somebody pointed it out. Oh God. I can't find it. No! Shit! Ah! No, sorry. I know it's... Yeah, there you go. So, the contents of these Chinese characters written on a hanging scroll says, may business flourish and spread across the 4 seas. May wealth flow in abundance and reach the 3 rivers. May profits gather from all over the world, and may wealth come in endlessly like the waters of the river. A representative auspicious couplet from China, wishing for booming business and rising financial fortune. 恭喜發財. I mean, like, Happy New Year, that kind of stuff. So, yeah. What that tells you, part of the world building, is that this place has a lot of opportunity. There's a lot of opportunity to bring business and make it boom. Okay? So, I needed to point that out.
You should have seen him. He was a mess. I mean, he was crying.
Sorry, I'm late.
Talking about your ex?
Yeah, unfortunately. Sis, Cielo's here.
Oh, I'll be back.
Hey.
Just him walking into a group of friends. You can't just make a character and just throw it in the game and like, hey, there you go, fight. That was what happened in Virtua Fighter. Very minimal storytelling elements. Just the only storytelling we saw was through cinematic cutscenes and just blurbs of like, hey, Jeffrey is from Australia. He's a fisherman and he's here to hunt for the devil shark. Ha ha ha. And as the years go by, you saw cinematics of him actually catching the devilfish. But at each iteration, they're saying, oh, he's still looking for the devilfish, so we need a bigger boat. Does that remind you of Jaws? So, the moment Cielo comes in, that what makes me feel at home. At home. Think about it. Home. What makes you feel at home? People. Friends. Family. Your relatives. People that you can just sit down and have conversations and just have a good old time, man. This is what's missing in the world. We need more of these sit downs and just talk. Not this. Social media is destroying our inert, our foundational human quality of interacting with people. That is our life. The life's purpose is to meet other people and then do things together. We got to congregate. We got to survive. We got to, we can't be too lonely. That's why there's a lot of depressed people out there in the real world. Suicides go up. Depression, anxiety, all that bullcrap. You see, we need to stay connected now. I hope this game can bring us to that connectivity, just like Cielo and his friends, sitting down for lunchtime dim sum.
Hey, I've got an idea for you.
Look at that face. See the bruise? Look at the attention to detail, man. The paw marks, the haircut, everything. That face right there, very interesting facial complexion, because like, you have to understand, as somebody who has traveled the world and seen a lot of people's faces in the local areas, this is very specific to the Latino culture, Latin America, Mexico, Costa Rica, Peru, Argentina, Brazil. Like, you got lots of beautiful folks there. But this guy, when it comes, he's from Paraguay. Paraguay is not too far from Peru, okay? So, people coming from the mountains and the Andes and all that, they got that warrior spirit. Think Amazon. Amazon, they got the more, like, that look in their face, man. The facial features. It just, there's something very primal about his face. So that makes me feel like, wow, this guy's like very strong and toughened. He's like, he's somebody that you don't want to mess with. Furthermore, his friend, what's his friend's name? His friend's name is Siesto? Angeleo? What is his name again? Enrique from Costa Rica. Nah. So Enrique, right? He comes in and say, hey, I got an idea for you about your next fight, man.
About your next fight? You and me, we're gonna make a lot of money, man.
Money and prosperity, opportunity. See, emphasizing those key themes about this city. that suggests to us as like, wow, we're coming into this world. There's a lot of opportunity, but you got to fight for it, man. You can't be too lazy. And so this guy's like, you got a lot of money, man. This guy has connections. Instantly tells me like, hey, man, this guy's got the goods. He's here to like kind of, hey, by the way, that kind of character.
Man, it's gonna be really good.
Hey, Cielo.
This thing right here, when he turns around and looks at this girl, oh, I feel like there's some sort of, I don't know, man. It might be a love interest. I don't know how exactly young these people are, but could be a love interest. You never know. It's like, oh, he's just admiring her smile. Because he's in a world where it's all about blood, sweat, and tears and, physicality. But you got this girl who brings softness to his life. So that's why he's smiling. She's smiling. And there's that little moment for the younger generation to relate to in terms of communications. Check this out.
You're hungry after this morning, huh?
Zia, what's with the uniform?
Madame Sue says it makes me look more respectable. Same as usual?
Kung Pao extra chili.
Kung Pao extra chili. That is so... It's probably like a Western thing, but I love it. It really adds to the conversation, man. It's like, it feels real. It really feels like, I want to sit down with these guys, man. They seem like a fun bunch. There's a connection there.
Wow. Your sister's really taking this whole job thing seriously, huh, Divina?
I know. I'm so proud of her.
That's a very endearing moment, Just the limited dialogue, the relationship between, that's my sister, and, I'm proud of her, something that we all aspire to have somebody to tell you that, especially people who are meaningful to your life. They are the ones that bring you joy, they bring you purpose, and to have them saying, I'm proud of you, it's a form of validation. I'm instantly connected to Divina because of how she treats the sister there, and how that sister, the young girl, was treating to my character that I'll be playing. Like, wow, I love how there's that endearment, respect.
Isn't she a little young to be working?
We didn't grow up here.
That guy Jasper on the top, everybody's starting to like this guy from the X, because he is the one that most relates, in my opinion, is the most relatable for all the gamers out there. We're all nerds, aren't we? We're very nerdy. That guy's a super nerd, okay? He is the representation of the FGC scene who are super nerdy for the details, okay? Now, he was trying to avoid a sore topic because those two right here, Enrique and Divina, then according to the tree, they're not at... Enrique and Divina, not a fan. Can't really trust. She can't trust Enrique. He's not a fan of Divina. Okay? Okay. Let me play the music. So...
It's different for us.
I don't want her to end up like me.
Come on. You're the best pickpocket in Chinatown.
No, I'm the best
pickpocket in Villa
Spada.
Spada.
Did I remember to ask for no barbecue pork?
What do you have against barbecue pork?
He had a pet pig and never got over it.
I'll eat your barbecue pork.
No, you won't. You're
I love this bit. So talking about that little... Oh, wait. To finish this.
on a diet.
I am not on a diet.
I am not on a diet. Who doesn't love their food, man? Who doesn't love their food? Man, this guy, he's like an embodiment of all the geeks out there, man. They love their food, they love their games, they love their company. Okay, who doesn't? And so, it's like, I got my friends who are checking up on me, making sure that I'm staying fit, not overeating. But you know what? Sometimes I can just chill, man. Let me have my food, man. The food's too good, especially at Pai Chan's restaurant. So that moment there, those interactions, it's already establishing the connection between all those 5 characters right there. It's amazing. Great script writing, great voice acting, by the way. The performances are flawless. Amazing.
And I support you, it's all you. Eat for the moment!
Eat for the moment. See, they're very close there. Friends, right? another moment like the kapow, and that one's like a generational thing where it's like, oh, come on, man, woohoo, time for the fight. We got another one of those soon. But look at the food, man. That looks freaking delicious. That just feels like home too, because I'm Chinese.
That's a bit from, what's his name?
T-Bone.
Who's T-Bone?
What? What's up, Sapara, mother sucker? You know what I'm saying?
See what I mean?
It's not as funny when you say it.
I have literally no idea what you're talking about.
That's because you never come out with us.
I prefer to read. Books are the key.
See what I mean? There's that back and forth. It's almost like I'm stinging you. Just, I'll bite back, So her response, she's like the textbook of, I've got secrets to hide, but you know what? I'm a bit of an introvert. I don't like to go out because, it takes a lot of effort and time. And, I'd rather like build out on my wisdom. I want to read my books. So she's like that book smart kind of character. But what really surprised me is like that next bit.
Key to the castle of one's own self. That's Kafka.
He wrote the one about the guy who becomes a fly, right?
He wrote about the ones who becomes a fly. Okay, I'm not sure if this is sort of like a dumb thing or like actually quite a smart thing. Like, meaning these two friends, like they're, by the way, Cielo's Paraguayan American / Americano. This guy's they came from America. They studied in America, right? So in American education system, you got to study English, right? So you got to read books, you got to understand literature. So that's why they're throwing in a little bit of a literature quiz kind of thing, like just to test their wisdom and knowledge. And I don't want to say that's a dumb thing. I feel like Cielo is in response to, hey, I heard about that. Are you talking about this? I feel like, wow, that shows that this guy's, he does read it. He's done his homework, not just through fists. It's not all brains and brawl. He's a pretty smart guy, smart kid too. I like it. I might be wrong. So this guy, his friend corrected him.
No, that's the old horror flick. Kafka wrote about cockroaches.
Seriously? Do you Americans even go to school?
Hey, I'm not American. Vencer o morir, baby.
Vencer o morir, baby. I had to understand what the hell that meant because, where are we? Vencer amor, baby. Vencer amor, to win or die. Victory or death in English, to conquer. You see, this guy is all about confidence. He exuberates confidence and trying to like, I'm here to fight to survive, but I'm here to do more than that. I'm here to win, baby. So when he used that line, I'm not American, vencer amor, baby. Like, I think at first when I saw it, I was like, that's a bit contradictory. Wait, isn't America all about looking for opportunity? Like capitalism, that kind of thing, those things come into mind. Being an entrepreneur, making it big, having a family, having those cars in the houses and that kind of thing. Follow your dreams, right? But this guy, I think is sort of like, are you kidding me? I'm American. He says like, I'm not American? Vencer on me. He is saying in jest that, no, I am actually American. I mean, I'm not losing my Paraguayan roots, the competitive side, but he's an American as well. He believes in opportunity.
Oh, hey, speaking of politics, I heard President Bato's already in town for VFA
Fight Fest, baby! You're Michelangelo, baby! Oh, dudes, cowabunga! Pizza time! So, like, he's the nerd. He's a source, a wealth of information, this guy. So, this is important because it's also part of world building. Hey, let's look at the painting, okay, pictures of the place.
Me?
No, I didn't.
Yeah, you did.
You heard from me. That tells a lot too. What does it say? Hey, I'm all about business. Hey, I got the connections. He's got connections, this Enrique.
Oh, wait.
Especially when you see a guy in a sort of a Hawaiian shirt with shades. What does that instantly tell you? Drug dealer? Something to do with the criminal underworld.
Yeah, I did.
Yeah, you did.
Here you go.
Gracias.
Gracias. Not gracias, it's gracias. It's that adds a touch of Paraguayan right there, like the Latino flair of this character. I love it. It's good food, man. Look at that sizzling, the oil, that's the sesame oil, hard, the chili, the peanuts.
Well, speaking of that clown, anything for his re-election campaign.
In Villa Sapara since his inauguration last year.
Lots of information there. This guy just got inaugurated. Who is this guy? Dylan Diego Bato. Okay? We're going to get back to that very soon. He's responsible for hosting this VFF, the Villa Fight Fest, or Virtua Fighter Fight Fest kind of thing, right? Okay.
When he famously said.
Okay. We're going to go back there. So we understand Enrique has talked about, Jasper mentioned about politics. Politics helps run the place, run the world. I mean, it's the inevitable reality of this world. So we do know now that there's politics in this game. Very important because it's to control power. It's power and control of the people in this place. And that means there's stakes in the story. There's huge stakes. Whichever angle you look at it from, there's going to be stakes. So we got a fighter, we got his friends, we got one that has connections to fights, aka the underworld. We got Jasper, who's like into the politics. He's in know-how, talking about what's going around in the world. He's a wealth of information. Now, let me show you something here, okay? What these guys are talking about, they're talking about this. If I can find it. They're talking about this. The Villa Fight Fest. Look at the website. VillaFightFest.com. Get your tickets today. The Founder Theater. Let's go to that website. What do we see? Yeah. Let's play the music again, man. I love this song. I can't believe it. Oh, hey Spin Kick, what's up, man? I've been talking passionately about story. It's like, okay, so look at this, Villa Fight Fest. That's crazy, because I mentioned there's a website right here. For those who actually took the initiative to go to the website, it does exist. And look at the date, October the 30th. They said that the game is coming out in 2027. They're getting very clever and creative with this potential release date. It could be 30th of October. That's when Virtua Fighter Crossroads will be released. The website's already out there. Show your true strength. Yep. Yes, Spin Kick. An actual statement from Dylan Diego Bato. I reckon, mark my word, this guy is either the boss or the playable. It's a playable character. The president of Villa Spara. Are you kidding me? Isn't this awesome? Let's read the statement together. President Diego Bato backs Villa Fight Fest. Some call it a blood sport. I call it heritage or heritage. Villa Fight Fest was not created of comfort or compromise. The VFF was born from the struggle on our streets, the fighting spirit of Villa Spara. I have fought. That means Dylan actually fought, could be in a political campaign or actually fought his way. I have fought in its brackets. You have stood on its sacred ground. We know what it represents. God, this guy has conviction, man. This guy is ready to... He's already stated his purpose, which is very clear in our minds. This could be an antagonistic force. We already of the series. We already had J6. He might have connections with J6. Might be creating the best powerful fighters in the world and then release an army of them. To be ashamed of VFF is to reject the culture of Villa Spara and of the whole country of Macaria. We have a name for the country. Somebody in Twitter posted these. Not sure if it's AI or whether it's official, but it looks official to me. Villa Sparta, welcome far from the tropical waters. This city is in the heart of Nusa Libre. It's always going back from Asia to South, like Latino roots, you know. Could it be in Asia or could it be in Latin America? You see all sides of this sprawling wonder, from the tourist resort and walled central district to the red light district of the slums. Look at this, man. Amazing. If this is real, I think it's AI. But entertainment area, urban area, downtown, port, Chinatown, and jungle. Life in Villa Sparta. Like all great cities, each district of Villa Sparta has its own distinct character. Bustling streets, shadowy alleys, and tightly knit neighborhoods where many build their lives. You won't merely fight here, you'll build a true connection with the people who call this island home. As I was describing in the beginning of my video, where I was talking about my life experiences traveling around the world, going to places like Mexico, you know, like, see the food stalls. It's real, man. These cities, the people, the construct, those heritage buildings. It's magnificent, you know. It really builds an identity for us to, using the same words, easily identify the world, the place, the world that we want to live and breathe in, which is Villa Sparta, right? Look at this. This was when I was in Peru, you know, the rubbish, the dilapidated buildings, you got the wires, the wildlife, everything, man. So, to be ashamed of VFF is to reject the culture, okay? We talked about the culture, you know, it's all about fight. So, the world should know of our strength. That statement's pretty damn strong, man. Which is why I'm personally extending invitations to some of the greatest fighters the world has ever seen. They will join us here for the next VFF and bear witness to what Makari has built. In 2027, all eyes will be in Villa Sparta. The entire world will remember our name. Wowzers, man. This is like, they really had a ball writing this, man. David Hayter, Brad, Tsuyoshi, Shinji. They must have had fun because they really thought this out. The producers said it took a long time for them to really make this place believable, make it have a sense of purpose, make it bring purpose to the characters that we're building so that the players around the world in the FGC community can play and really enjoy. It's not easy. But to me, when I read this feels believable now because it's sectioned into one part of the world. There's a location, there's a purpose, and there's somebody that is controlling this, okay? So, they mentioned that this guy is the president. I mean, they mentioned that the world is operated from a republic, right? So what exactly is a republic? If I can find it. Key characteristics of a republic. Elected leadership. That's Bato, right? Bato, that's right. Rule of the law. It's governed by a set of rules and power. Okay? So, immediately when I see this, man, this guy says, I think there was a tweet or from the official showcase that mentioned something. Chasing my dreams to be... Okay, so I mentioned that Villa Sparta is a breeding ground for criminal elements, right? What I love about the cinematics and the whole presentation of this, right, of Virtua Fighter Crossroads, is that it is essentially a kung fu thriller. Or kung fu thriller. Combining crime drama and martial arts. It's really engaging. There's high stakes involved. And it's like, could you imagine, going back to the statement from Dylan, he wants to create a world where there's no guns. You just fight with your fists to determine true strength. Now, that is not going to be easy because in the real criminal world, why not? I'll just use guns to kill you and get the money and resources, right? But imagine that world really was respected. I think I found somewhere where if people who use guns in this world, they're going to be, I don't know, eliminated. There's like, you're charged for using guns. It's a bit like similar in Japan, where it's sort of like shunned from using guns in the public. The Yakuza, they never use the guns, they use swords and all that. They want to show true strength from their fists, using their hands and body, right? So, it feels like Virtua Fighter Crossroads is like a kung fu thriller, but it's like cowboy without the guns. If you love your westerns or spaghetti westerns, it's really fun, man. So look at this. Gosh, I'm out of breath. I just gotta take a quick break. I'm gonna grab a drink. I'll be back. That was pretty quick for a break. I'm drinking Sodali. Okay. I want to point this out because there's a lot of lore to explore here. What we see is, let me see this. What do you call this again? Oh, I deleted it. No! Where are you? Okay, so it's like the city's crest. Okay? So I wrote notes. Lots of notes about this crest. Let's read it together. Republic. I mentioned Republic. That's where it was found. The Republic of Makaria, which is the whole country. We got a shield. We got flowers. And we got a building like a fortress. Okay, what do they symbolize? Okay. So as I mentioned, Republic, it's elected leadership. There's a head state. You got the president, which is Bato. It is grounded by a rule of law. What is that law? Power is determined by the fists, not the guns or the weaponry. So, Makaria. What is Makaria? The word itself. It actually means blessed one or happy blessedness. Does that kind of link to religion? Does it have religious roots? Makaria is about tradition as well. Honoring those traditions, so it values tradition. So, see? Just giving you some words that let you think. The city crest, embodiment of the country, history, values, and identity. Okay, this whole thing is an embodiment of Makaria, the country. I talked about flowers. Look at this flower. I tried to find a flower with 5 petals. There might be meaning to that. 5 petals means like humanity, the pentagram, protection, black balance, the 5 senses, or even the 5 elements of water, earth, wind, fire, and air. Okay, flowers. What do they mean? Happiness, natural cycles of life, growth and beauty. So you see, I mentioned about opportunity in this place. Characters, they're ready to grow and flourish in this ever chaotic world of Velaspara. A foundation for growth and everlasting beauty, perhaps? And perhaps this flower thing, it's like what we're actually seeing from the outside, it's kind of innocent, but perhaps it's actually trying to mask the dark criminal elements of the country. It might not be that innocent after all. Let's go to why it's green and gold. Why do we have the colors green and gold? Green, fresh, alive, nature, prosperity, from taking initiatives. You know, you've heard the saying of, I'm going to try and move over to the greener pastures. Perhaps that's what it's trying to tell you with the flowers and the green. Young generational people like those 4 characters we saw, the promising 4 right here. Cielo, Stella, 2 unknown characters that we're not sure of yet. They might be walking towards greener pastures. So that's why it's like a symbolism. We really make this place believable. Gold, what does it mean? Warmth, optimism, heritage, history, values, tangible, structurable foundations, wealth, power, source of power and wealth, prestige, success, achievement through your fists. That's what I wrote. So think about all those words, amalgamate all those themes and centralize it into Virtua Fighter Crossroads with the characters and the fight, the spirit of the fight. There's stakes in this place, you know? So that's what I was trying to say. I think we got to the... where are we now? Oh my god. Yeah, see? Gold, wealth, power, meaning of the flowers, meaning of those, the writings. Oh, forget about that. That's my history as a artist. Ah, vencer o morir. That's like a victory. Ah, we're gonna get to this bit right here. So again, to reiterate,
Anything for his re-election campaign.
this scene in itself has given us so much information in a span of just a couple of minutes. That is incredible writing and script and world building right there. Couldn't believe it. The connections, the knowledge, the know-how of what's going on in Villa Spara is exacerbated, expressed by these five characters.
In Villa Sapara since his inauguration last year, when he famously said,
We're gonna find out who Bato is. So this is a guy from the mafia, huh? What are you doing?
Come on, C. Let him get up. Do what they're paying you for.
So it was a setup, huh? But I think maybe, I mean, there's speculation. We can easily say, is he doing this out of pride? Cielo? Like, I'm not gonna let this guy fool me. This feels fake. This feels, you know, set up, as you would see in crime thriller movies, you know? Combine this with martial arts, that's the fighting aspect of it. It's like, it's really thrilling. I'm excited for this, man. Like, the story, I'm hooked. I'm hooked. Bang! Superman punch, Vanessa.
Cielo wins again. How do you like that?
How do you like that, conchudo? So why conchudo, idiot? Ay, conchudo. What does conchudo mean? Oh, shameless, brazen, freeloader. I see. Somebody who's not taking risks. I get it now. So this guy, so Cielo beat Felix, I believe. That's the guy. Lost to him. See? Lost to him on purpose. He's a loser. So I think he just wanted to... Oh, I see. There's a pride now. He doesn't want a loser to beat him because of a setup, just for money. So Cielo is valuing his dignity and his pride. I don't want just some low-life guy just to beat me because it's a setup for the money. So yeah, I initially I thought it was like, oh, you know what? You insulted my family, my friends, or threatened them, and I'm gonna like just beat you up. Not gonna follow through this. So maybe that was the reason why he just said, nah, this is not Virtua. This is what Virtua Fighter is all about. I'm gonna beat your ass. Conchudo, you shameless pig, loser. Ooh. I love this bit. Fuck. We messed up. We messed up big time, he's trying to say. So it's like, uh-oh. Trouble in Chinatown. You better be ready for it. Isn't this interesting? This right here, oh my god. When I saw this, if you're a Shenmue a SEGA fan, and you know Shenmue, come on. As if you don't know Shenmue. Immediately, I don't think it's him, but it just instantly reminds me of Guizang! Guizang! Master Chen. Guizang! Do you know Guizang? Let me remind you. Oh, this is so slow. Guizang! Master Chen. Oh my god. Okay. Enough. I'm ready.
Wait, Guizang.
Guizang! Guizang! Master Chen.
Chen?
Master Chen.
Young man,
Young man, state your business.
you are the young man who has called?
The voice acting at the time.
This says
If you ever need help, seek the aid of Master Chen.
Master Chen.
May I look at the letter?
May I look at the letter?
Sure.
Talu, I'm gonna point. Oh, wait, I'm gonna. Talu, I'm gonna. Wait. Talu, I'm gonna say something for you regarding Lao in the live stream now. Okay, so Talu, if you're here, you do realize that this guy, Master Chen in Shenmue, before Virtua Fighter 3 even came out, he's wearing the same clothes as Lao. Okay? The same gi or whatever you want to call it. Okay? I want to show you the green patch. Where is that green? Guitang! See, green or teal if you want to call it. Look at that! Ah! It's the same thing he's wearing. I mean, serious business. It's all about martial arts. You see, this is a kung fu thriller, man. Goddamn, Virtua Fighter 6 or Crossroads. We love it. I love it. Anyways, the whole point of this scene is because it reminds me of Guitang. Guitang. I reckon he's going to be a fighter. He's going to be one of those fighters. We do not know. Wait a minute. Could that be John? Jean Cujo? Oh my god! It could be Jean Cujo! What? Wait a minute! Wait, let me think about this. Is this Jean? Because, think about it. The Virtua Fighter 5 story, official, Jean and Leon know each other. They're friends, apparently. Leon, Raphael, and Jean Cujo friends. Yes, Leon, Raphael, and Jean Cujo from Virtua Fighter series were best childhood friends, man. Oh, okay, so they were close friends, friendly rivals who loved boasting about their respective martial arts. Ah, Leon with the Mantis Kung Fu and Jean's Karate. Wow. You see, Jean was kidnapped, his home was demolished, and he was brainwashed into becoming a ruthless assassin for the shadowy syndicate. I mean, he doesn't look that bulky. That's the thing. No, I don't think it's Jean. But isn't that crazy if that is Jean right now, man? Like, Jean, why? Because Leon's, apparently, it's gotta be Leon. Look at that. Is that, that's not Jean. And that's Leon. Oh my god. He doesn't look old, man. He should be older than that. Like, slightly older. So, it could be Jean and Leon. And they could be the bad guys now. Like, helping the bad guy. Who's running the... Well, this is supposed to be 20 years... 20 years later? Oh, shit. Okay, fair. Maybe... maybe the blonde guy... I mean, it could be because of the lighting, but for me, I feel it's white hair. Remember, J6 subjects, whenever they are part of the experiment, one side effect is their hair grows white. Vanessa, Jean, maybe this is a Durell of like Leon. Like, the new Durell is so advanced that they become lifelike. Like the skin, the color, the pigmentation, the hair color, everything. Looks very robotic, like just looking. No, not much of an expression. Could be the Leon, but like the experimental Durell Leon with the white hair this time. So that's why he didn't really age. But this, oh man, no, I don't think it's. Oh, it would have been cool if this was like Jean. Wow. So you say, so that could be Leon in his late 30s. I mean, it's possible. It's possible. But there's got to be a reason. Okay, so...
You realize what you did? You went against the Triads! Cielo.
Look at the directing, man. Like the camera angle following them. Showing the four characters at their best sides. Like the details.
Ah, shit.
It's Shenmue time! Gorpin! Gorpin means Heikoto, like over there, right there. Get him. Well, Gorpin in Cantonese. Gorpin. Look at this guy, man. He's like, god damn. NPC from Shenmue. Or Crossroads. Let's go. I love the directing, man. There's a sense of like pacing, inertia, sense of realism. Like I feel like I want the good guys to escape, man. Like, what did they do wrong? So Spin Kick says, so those could definitely be Jean and Leon. Yeah, I speculate it could be. When he says, "Hey son la, wake up in Cantonese. Come on, hey son la. Don't be a stupid idiot. Like, get up, wake up, chase them." Spinkick says, I'm surprised they didn't just die in Virtua Fighter with Yakuza tie-in. Oh, okay, we'll never know.
There you are! For sure they found you and ripped your throat out.
Okay.
We'll talk that in private. The world, what does he write? The world something something. I'm trying to read what he, the shirt that Jasper's wearing.
We should talk in private.
He looks Filipino to me. So, hello?
What the hell, Cielo? What is going on? Did they follow you?
I think I lost them.
What do we
I think I lost him. Great performances. And they picked the right voice actor for Cielo. Very good, man. Like, you can feel a bit of a Latino flair, the Paraguayan accent, the cadence of it. Spinkick says, I'm a little disappointed it's not a story about the original characters, but it does look good. Oh, no. I really appreciate the fact that they pass, as I mentioned very much early on in the video, this is the whole point. They want to start a new Virtua Fighter. It's clearly stated in the showcase, in their direction. I mean, respect to your opinion, but I like this direction because it's like Cielo and the other three characters who are officially presented, showcased, I mean, in this picture, they will cross each other in this whole story. There's going to be meaning in their interaction, and there will be a conclusion to what this interaction is all about. Okay, they're going to seek for what they look for, and some of them might not be able to find what they're looking for, but the main thing is there is a story to it. There's stakes involved, and Cielo in that trailer when he's doing in the mural thing, basically the legacy characters have metaphorically passed on the torch to this new guy. Oh, yo, you just read you gotta go back 10 minutes, my friend. No, I'm basically saying that that scene when this bit right here. Boo, this bit right here. I was saying, when I saw this guy, I was like, oh my god, is it? Cui Guang! It's like, reminds me of this guy from Shenmue. And he, the son of Master Chen. I think it's the son of Master Chen. Master Chen right here. Do you remember Master Chen? Have you played Shenmue, Talu? Master Chen, look at the clothing he's wearing. This is an old game before Virtua Fighter TB came out. 3 TB came out. But Master Chen, yes.
Yes.
He is wearing the clothes of... See? Lao was wearing the same clothes. The red and the green, baby. Maybe he's the fat version. Fat Abbott. Hey. No, just kidding. The Chinese Fat Abbott. Hey. So anyways, so yeah, I just want to point out that your favorite Lao is still alive, maybe, as this old guy later on. Okay, so... and by the way, I speculate this might be Jean Cujo. This is so funny. Jean Cujo, best friends with Leon. They decide to work together for the forces of evil to kick ass in these fighting tournaments. Okay, so here. What's going on, man? You played Shenmue? You remember Cui Guang? Cui Guang. Hey, Elson. That was great, man. Had to go and do family stuff. We'll check the rest later. Oh, thanks, man. I appreciate that. Have a good... Enjoy your time with family. So perhaps... I can... Man. Okay, so let's go back to this real quick. Thanks, buddy.
I think I lost them.
What do we do now?
Maybe we should get out of town until this all blows over.
This is not gonna blow over, Cielo. You fucked with.
You still got it on your Dreamcast and you loved it when I was a kid? Hey, dude, do you remember this song? Have you played number 2 though? Which market is this? Which market is this? This is from Shenmue 2, by the way, folks. Actually, the night market's my favorite. Wait, number 2? Oh, I love this. I love this. Cause this is China, Chinatown. China, Chinatown. Oh god. Only the original. Oh, you didn't play number 2. You're kidding me. Oh. China, Chinatown. If you played number... Man. Dude, you're missing out. I mean, number 1 was beautiful. But you gotta play number 2 as well. Because that really... You'll be very familiar with VIRTUA FIGHTER CROSSROADS territory. It speaks Shenmue 2. Because of the underground elements of it. Here, I'll show you. Shenmue Underground Fighting. Round 1. Fight. Oh my god, there's a Tina character. No, there's a... Dude, there's even a Lao character, man. Yeah, that one, that one. Where is it? Where is it? Let's see, let's see. These are the characters you can fight. Yeah, that dude. Wait, he's back? Wait. Oh, no. Tiger Swallow style. Sorry. I was thinking, Sorry, that's the fighting style. Dude. And you know what's funny? Whoever falls out the ring, they die, man. They're like, ah. You say, yeah, I think they're cheap on Steam. Can pick it up. Please do. Please do. You're missing out, man. It's a good game. It's really a good game. But it's going to be a slow burn. It's going to take time. You got to be one of those where, I don't mind admiring the streets, exploring, get a haircut, play some Lucky Get. I mean, the gambling, Chinese gambling thing. Fights. I actually prefer if Leon became Chai from... No, that's just Sarah. Yeah, it is Sarah. Correct. Just reusing the animations. She's level 1. Royal was such a gentleman by not kicking... Like, when he defeats her, he doesn't throw her off... Well, he doesn't throw anyone off the ring. But yeah, he's just kind like that. So... No, I don't want Leon to become Chai. No, I don't want him to be that. Where's the one where... Oh, wait. I got... Ah, damn it. Okay, so anyways, let's go back to this.
With the Chinese mafia.
You fucked with the Chinese mafia, dude. You better be careful, man. You don't want to fuck with the... See? Crime. Syndicates. Illegal activities. Violence. Gangs. That's all the hallmarks of a crime thriller. But now you combine the martial arts aspect of it. Imagine the world...
How did they find us so fast?
I love this. Like, over there.
Davina, do you know how to hotwire a car?
What? You watch way too many freaking movies.
I love that. That's such a geeky thing. Like we know... Like, in real life, that conversation can be transpired right there. And then and there.
Hey, you guys hungry?
He mentioned about the Kung Pao chicken again. Like, it's like... You see, great storytelling. They must have read this book, man. Invisible Ink by Brian McDonald. As I mentioned from the very beginning of storytelling, they understand the format, the structure, the elements of how to tell a great story. And very meaningful, like, scenes, man. Combining the talents of those 4 writers, directors, producers, all that stuff, like the visual people, the writers, these guys, they created they created that. They created this. It's so good, man. I gotta, before I forget, I really hope that not Like, this is not just... There's a lot of time, money, creative energy, imagination invested in creating this showcase. Just the cinematic trailer for Cielo. I hope they do the same thing for all the rest of the characters. That's going to be a big ask, man. That's going to be a big ask. But I just hope that not everything was 100% like... Sorry, 110% were just invested in just Cielo. Because he is going to be the torch to be the main guy for the series, right? Over Akira for the next generation. But yeah, I just hope they do it for the same for Stella and the other new characters. To that quality and level. That's my point. I love this. Look at that, man. And it's fun because the showcase did tell you that in terms of the fighting game mechanics, that you can fight more than one person, like multiple groups. What does it feel like? The inertia, the weight, the realism of fighting multiple characters at once. Something that was not introduced in Virtua Fighter. But now they're going to ground some of those elements, borrow some of those elements from Shenmue and then put it here. Anyways, cut! Straight to the story. Oh, he managed to get away unscathed. That's amazing voice acting for like some guy who's speaking Cantonese initially. I give up.
Easy, easy. I give up, okay? You win. I'm the one you want. Just let her go. Get on your...
Oh, I did not play Sifu. I heard that was a good game. Yes, Spin Kick. I should give it a try. Really interesting how you come from... Like, every time you die, you age and get more wisdom and techniques unlocked. So... Get on your knees. Going back to what I said in the beginning about Cielo, I liked this guy from the get-go because he was so humble. Remember the scene where he was crossing the road and the car was like, ooh, almost crashed him? He didn't go like, what the fuck you doing, man? You pendejo? You silly asshole, cunt, blah, blah, blah. No, he just said like, oh, I'm sorry, yeah. Easy. I'm good. Let's go on with the world. Humility, humbleness. He's very humble. This guy showing another level of humbleness that I'll make the sacrifice. It's my fault. I take accountability for creating the mess. You're here for me, not her.
Your knees!
All right, just take it easy.
Please, he made a mistake. That's all it was.
That guy's using common sense like all the geeks. Jasper is in all of us, man. We would say something like that in that situation too. So a shout out to Jasper. Oh my god.
Kill them all.
This is pretty damn serious, man. Kill them all? The fuck? So it just shows you the stakes of do not mess with the mafia. That's how they operate, right? There's rules and boundaries. You cannot cross them. Otherwise, this is what you're going to get. But here comes Pi to save the day. Or Madam Chu, Madam Su. This is very nice. Again, this game oozes design of the characters. Like, they already got the personalities nailed down. She's going, because it's like, this is my sister. I love her to death. Don't do anything to her. Jasper, like in all of us, there's nothing else you can do, man. This is the moment. You got to have some miracle to save her. So she's withholding her back from danger. You know, at least not all lives are gone. I can save you before this happens. That guy is just a cow. He's like, no, I'm just your booker. I have my connections, but I'm actually deep down a coward. I'm not a fighter. I have my talents elsewhere. Oozing character, personality. Cielo is a hero. He has to do what he had to do at the time. If he was closer, he could have disengaged the combat, which he already demonstrated earlier on, right? Look at this, like, oh my god, this is the moment where like, it's my fault. But he also got shocked, like, wow, who's this? Bam! Amazing. Chuk. Shenmue time. Ding. I love that. This is such a kung fu flick, man. It's so cool. By the way, that move right there, this one, that is 4P. Hike ha! Hike ha! That's what she does. The double palm. +2 on block. Same move. I use Pi, by the way, for folks who do not know who I am and not know me playing Virtua Fighter. That is one of her... Yep, back throw. So that was halfway a reversal where they turn the opponent around. Usually she will kick them on the feet, which is what you see in the showcase gameplay. And then she halfway customized it by pushing them off, which is like a Shenmue move. I love it. Showcasing all the characters in one shot. They are masters of this genre, man. Really good shot.
That's your
Madam Sue?
At first when I heard it, it's like, oh my gosh, it's sort of like a British English voice. Oh, you gotta run? See you, Talo. Appreciate it for you coming in. All good, man. Thanks for rocking up. Okay, so this, when she's speaking, is like, English. And then...
Play the part of a fighter, but you are lacking in kung fu.
Chills up my spine. What is the name of that lady from Crouching Hidden Dragon, Crouching Tiger? Crouching Tiger, Hidden Dragon. Fuck, what's her name again? Her, it's exactly like her. Michelle Yeoh. Michelle Yeoh, if you guys haven't watched this film, please do. She recently starred in this one. Holy shit. One of the best films I ever seen. Couldn't believe it. And then that guy from the Indiana Jones. He, number 2, as a kid. He got finally well deserved to get all the accolades, the awards and recognition after playing as a support character in this film. Amazing stuff, man. And he also voiced as a snake, Gary, in Zootopia 2. But it just reminds me of Michelle Yeoh, man. It's like, not kung fu. You're lacking in kung fu. No, it's kung fu. G. Kung fu. Kung fu. So the way she said it is just perfect. Very authentic.
You are lacking in kung fu.
Rise over the
That's Pai Chen.
Who's Pai Chen?
Another joke. I love it. What? That's amazing. Another geek. Jasper is us. They represent us. Sorry, he represents all of us. Like, wow. It's an influencer or a famous gamer. Like, you know, that wow factor. Wow. And then to him in his world, it's like, it's Pai Chan. Don't you know the history? She's like the daughter of Lao Chan, the famous Koen Ken fist master. And she's like, in her own right, a very amazing fighter, a star actor in Hong Kong films. And then now she's, you do realize that she's running a restaurant. What does that tell you in terms of Virtua Fighter lore? Lao Chan was a chef, right? By trade. But he practices on the sideline. He's Koen Ken. His goal was to pass on the Koen Ken to a next successor. Pai Chan was going to ask for it, but he said, you're not the successor. And that's why she was angry. But isn't this beautiful? Now she has continued on his legacy of running a restaurant. Consistency, man. Virtua Fighter is awesome. Okay. That's it, folks. I gotta stop this because otherwise it's gonna go for too long. But I really, really thoroughly enjoyed... Actually, let's just play this song. Okay, yeah. Thank you very much for everyone who has stuck through to the end. Hope I didn't bore you, but you can tell that I'm very excited. Me, Elson Wong, excited for Virtua Fighter Crossroads from a story, character design, world building aspect of it, you know? It goes deep. I love stories. And I told you about my history of playing video games. There's another element to it. There was a time when me and my brother stopped playing. Well, we had to go our separate ways, like life, you know, in general. Some have families, some go to different countries, blah, blah, blah. For me, when I was going solo, I played fighting games in my own time, going through all the training modes, going through every character and exploring every character's move sets and animations. I loved doing that because it really showed me the art side of things, you know, like, oh, why are these characters designed this way? Why are they doing these moves? What is their contribution to the world building in this story? I'm talking about from SNK Capcom to NetherRealm, SEGA, all these fighting games, man. Soul Calibur, Fighting Vipers, Street Fighter, Marvel vs. Capcom, Mortal Kombat, everything, right? But Virtua Fighter, it lacked story at the time. But now, they're going full-blown with narrative, deep world building, engaging and likable characters, you know? Like, it is like my dream, my love to really appreciate Virtua Fighter to the next level. And I hope you guys can join me along with the beautiful global community of Virtua Fighter in playing this game when it comes out. Really support it. Do your best to just engage and build those conversations. I hope you enjoyed my story analysis of what's been given via the Virtua Fighter Crossroads story trailer, as well as bits and pieces of the Crossroads. There's many more things to explore of this world, and I can't wait to go through this with my fans and friends of the community. I hope you've learned something. I hope you were able to get a slice of what I see when, like, you were able to see what I see when I watch these trailers. Hope it's been interesting and insightful, and I hope y'all will join me for next time. Peace out. Play Virtua Fighter. Play more Virtua Fighter. Be sure to stick around for more Virtua Fighter Crossroads into the future of 2027. And folks, don't forget, Virtua Fighter is